Hello, my name is Margaret Patterson. This is my action research project, Improving Classroom Management, a guide for preschool teachers of 4 and 5-year-old students. Area of focus. In the area of focus, this is the area where the teacher sees a need for an improvement in the classroom. In this case, it's in the teacher's classroom management skills and in her desire and need to reduce disruptive behavior patterns of 4 and 5-year-old preschoolers. The research questions are: what are other strategies that can be employed to guide behavior other than positive reinforcements? Which method or strategies will be used? How is the classroom structure contributing to behavior issues? What are the classroom routines and are they properly implemented in the classroom? What behavior is a part of their behavior patterns at home, and does it influence school conduct and expectations of the student? Which behavior issues have been observed by teachers, parents, and others who interact with students regularly? Related literature and authors. The literature has been collected from peer-reviewed articles through Ashford University and other experts in the field. The authors that I'm going to be using are Susan Cahill, Tracy Garrett, William J. Niles. Data collection and data analysts. Data collection, there are several tools that I will be using, and they are developmental assessments, parent, teacher, and student surveys, teacher interviews, individual and whole group observations, portfolios, and anecdotal notes. And they will be analyzed through these techniques: identifying themes, analyzing interviews and surveys, coding interviews and surveys, asking relevant questions, recording the experience, and sharing outcomes. Ethical considerations are parental consent and informed consent, and autonomy and confidentiality, integrity and validity. Without these components, the study would not be fair. It would not be ethical for students. Through these strategies, the students' privacy and autonomy are protected. And a study cannot be valid using without testing the area that it's supposed to test. If it doesn't test that area, then it's not valid. So we have to build in measures to make sure, by asking the right questions and using the right tools, that the study will be valid. And integrity, we have to use honesty in reporting the exact findings. It can't be organized according to how you feel, but the facts and the outcomes that actually exist or occurred. Explanation and intervention. The purpose of the intervention is to improve classroom management skills and to obtain strategies that address behavior issues. This intervention will be used with a group of 15 students who are 4 and 5-year-olds. The initial phase of the intervention process will be to gather useful information about each child. However, before the study begins, I must obtain written consent from the parents, and the data collected will be utilized to develop a complete picture of the student and his or her developmental skills and abilities. I will use several tools to gather that information. For instance, I will interview past teachers to discover what kind of behavior is normal to the student. I will also conduct teacher and parent surveys as well as developmental assessments. I will review past portfolios and student work samples from other teachers. This process will be allotted 3 to 4 weeks. It will begin August 25th and last through September 19th, 2014. The data collected will be utilized to develop a complete picture of the student and his or her developmental skills and abilities. I will use several tools to gather the desired information. For instance, I will interview past teachers to discover the kind of behavior. I will conduct teacher and parent reviews as well. In phase 3, I will begin a new portfolio which will include anecdotal notes of individual, small group, and large group activities. The portfolio will include classroom, field trip, group observations in order to see the child's behavior in a variety of environments. I will also do a pre and post video of our classroom interactions. This phase of the intervention outlines the classroom management strategies to be used. I will discuss ideas from the authors and the methods that they encourage, and I will implement those strategies. The action plan. Based upon the results of the study, I will use the following strategies that with students whom I interact. I will share with parents and students my expectations of students in my care, such as self-regulation and cooperation. And I will also make sure that they know help is available, even though they're expected to manage their behavior. Help is available, and I would like to create an attitude, an environment that we are a team and we work together. I will teach self-regulation techniques to students and share these strategies during the first information session with parents and students. Before the school year begins, I will conduct teacher interviews and review student portfolios in order to get familiar with their level of development, skill, and behavior patterns and school participation level. Through classroom routines, I will create an environment in which students feel safe and secure through peer interactions and peer support. Create a family environment. Final thoughts. As an educator, I believe that each student is capable of learning according to his or her own style at individual levels of skill, ability, and knowledge. Each student should be valued and respected regardless of socioeconomic class, cultural differences, or race. I believe that everyone has the ability to contribute given the opportunity, especially children. It is important to provide children with valid opportunities to make real contribute to really to make real contributions and to really participate in their homes, at school, and in the neighborhoods where they live, learn, and grow. And finally, these are the references. And this is my mock action research plan.